Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umokbo Oka Anambra State. Okay, let me dive in immediately. How was your day? How was your night? I hope you all slept well. Okay, so the first hot topic for today is S-user. A S-user sparks debate after saying no legal job can get you a brand new car in Nigeria. Do you believe in that? No US user sparks debate after saying no legal job can get you a brand new car in Nigeria. And I said, let me ask this question. People, it's like all they think about is criminal. You say no legal job can get you a brand new car. Do you know that there are some people in Nigeria that they pay about like 15 million a month, 20 million naira a month, 30 million naira a month? Not that they are in government or not government job. If you are speaking about government job, maybe I will believe you. But do you know that there are some people earning as much as 50 million a month? Why? Because of their expertise. Do you know that there are some lawyers, doctors who earn so well just because of where they are working and their expertise? So sometimes like this, when people speak, to me, they speak from their own angle of life. They speak from their own angle of life. So you are saying somebody that actually earn, okay, let me reduce it to 30 million so that you will understand. Someone that earn 30 million, over 15 million, cannot save 5 million the whole year and buy a brand new car. So when you are speaking, I always tell people, before you come to the internet, can you make research? You think it's the 5 naira you are earning that every other person is earning the same 5 naira? No, don't use your radio to spoil other people's blues. Some people, what they can deliver, that's why they are being paid so much. Accountants are being paid so much. Some lawyers in some oil company are being paid up to 30 million for retainership. And you are here saying legal job. See, it's obvious this person is not exposed. It is obvious. The person is part of those people that join bandwagon of Nigeria don't spoil, Nigeria go better, which day, which time. I always say people learn to make proper research, because if you don't make proper research, you'll be looking stupid when you speak. Sorry to use that word, but that is the truth. Sometimes when people walk up to me and be talking, I say there is no job, but there are businesses you can do. But then on their mind, if you want to do tomatoes job, package 4 or 5 tomatoes and send. Let me tell you, some people in their offices. Yeah, some people in their offices, they don't want to shop. They don't want to go to the big market. All what they are looking for is somebody to shop for them, and they pay the person, because what? They are being paid so well. There are some bloggers, there are some online experts, especially those people into tech. They earn so well in their companies, whatever company they are working for. They earn so well. Some of them, not all, but they earn so well. So don't be speaking that genuine job. So are you saying that somebody that's working in an oil company that is being paid 30 million is not a genuine job? What do you mean by genuine? Somebody even dealing on tomato. Most of all these pepper and tomato sellers, they earn more than you that carry tie up and down. They pay 100 to 300,000. So don't be speaking from your own angle. Make research. How much does an engineer make? How much do you know how much they make? Is it because they are not telling you? You just went, and this is something that is out in the world. You are devaluing your country by opening your mouth to say something. So I would have loved that you say somebody working in a government office might not senators, not ministers, so not commissioner. The ones working regular job might not gather money. Have you ever asked them if there are programs like that? Because I know that sometimes when my mother was still in the government, in their offices, they gather money. They call it like the government might give them car, but they'll be deducting it from their salary every month. Have you ever make research to find out in such programs? You know, I always tell people, before you start throwing out things like this in the public eye, you should also add the solution. I would have loved that after he wrote all these things, he would have said, government, can you approach like innocent to attach themselves to workers so that they can pay little by little. Don't just speak without a solution. Be a solution. According to Dr. King, he said, don't be thinking for what your country will do for you. Also think what you do for your country. And most of the things that we should do for our country is not to involve ourselves in criminality. It's not to involve ourselves with unnecessary propaganda. And we should not be involving ourselves in fighting and encouraging people against the government. We should be solution providers. So if you pick up your phone to speak about this current government, please attach a solution. I don't know Tinubu from anywhere. I don't know anybody. But once there's a government in power, please, can we respect that? We speak anyhow, unethically. You wrote all these things with confidence. Let me even read what he wrote expressly, so that you people will understand where I'm coming from. The person is identified as Salako. He said, there is no legal job you can do in Nigeria, blue collar or white collar, where you can save money to buy a brand new car. I'm not talking about the refurbished cars wrapped in white nylons. I mean brand new car. Nigerians do not deserve to go to hellfire or lie. See, Oga, just make research. You find out that maybe you're just alone in this world. Some people are looking forward to how to buy a car. And sometimes, have you ever thought of cutting your clothes according to your clothes? You are talking about not brand new buy car. Even the brand new thing, where do you think it's coming from? You think Nigeria make anyone? Instead, Nigeria assemble. Do you know what they're assembling for you? It might be parts of an old car that they just arranged well. And you think you are buying a brand new car? Think, use your brains. So speak for yourself, don't speak for other people. So people will see this comment and say, who is this guy? And they will not even respond under your comment. But guess what? They now understand the person they are dealing with. Your IQ. I always tell people, don't be going out to be showing your low IQ. Speak from research. I would have loved this guy would be saying from the private sector, some people earn so they might, use the word might, afford it. In the government sector, it looks impossible, but I would like the government to create an avenue for them to also get a brand new car. No research. This statement means no research. Everybody is suffering whatever thing is going on in Nigeria today. So some people always believe that some people are enjoying and some people, no, everybody is going through it. But when you make comments, please attach a solution to it. That's all for this one. So let me quickly delve into the second story for today. The second story for today is talking about the UK. So there's a news out there. They said, leave before visa expires. UK wants foreign students. Tens of thousands of international students in the United Kingdom are being directly contacted by the government with a warning. Leave the country when your visa expires or face removal, the BBC reported on Tuesday. The Home Office has launched a new campaign aimed at tackling what it described as an alarming rise in student visa holders attempting to stay in the UK by claiming asylum. In a first of its kind move, the government is now proactively contacting students via text and email to issue formal warnings about the consequences of overstaying. The campaign came amid growing concern in Whitehall about students using the asylum system as a way to remain in the country after their studies end. If you have no legal rights, in quotes, to remain in the UK, you must leave. If you don't, we'll remove you. The message is read as reported by the BBC. According to Home Office data, around 50% of asylum applications last year, approximately 16,000, were submitted by people who originally arrived on student visas. While the data does not specify how many of those were made after visas has expired, officials say the pattern is clear enough to warrant immediate action. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper, told the BBC that some students are claiming asylum even when things have not changed in their home country. You think that they are not smart? She added, we do our bit to support genuine refugees. But if nothing has changed in their country, people should not be claiming asylum at the end of a student course. Copper also said the growing number of students entering the asylum system is placing added pressure on already overstretched asylum accommodation and hotel services. Around 10,000 students whose visa are nearing expiring have already received direct warnings. A further 130,000 students and their families are expected to be contacted in the coming months, coinciding with the busy autumn intake period, according to the BBC. The message being sent read in full: if you submit an asylum claim that lacks merits, it will be swiftly and robustly reviewed. Any request for asylum support will be assessed against destitution criteria. If you do not meet the criteria, you will not receive support. If you have no legal right to remain in the UK, you must leave. If you don't, we will remove you, as reported by the BBC. So what they are trying to say is that now they are contacting people personally. It's not before you know in your mind that my this will expire in 1 month. No, now they are contacting you that you need to leave the UK in 1 month's time. So you see, that's why I always tell people, don't go out there and be rubbishing the name of your country. You think they don't make investigation? They make investigation, and they know you are lying. A lot of people think by going through propaganda will make them stay in the country. Unfortunately, you put yourself down, you put yourself in danger, and they will take you back to your country because they know you are lying. So stop lying against your country. If you want to stay there, don't use your country as a means of, I will rubbish their name so that they will put me in that country. It is not going to work, and unfortunately you have lost face and you have devalued your country. Let me tell you, if your home is good, people will treat you better. Don't be using your mouth to spoil your country when your country is at least still breathing. So that is where we stop. They've told you, they've warned you, in case you don't want to listen. And I'm wondering, why do you want to overstay in somebody's country? They actually gave you a time limit. Have you ever thought of obeying and recognizing that this is somebody's country and you need to obey and put yourself together? A lot of people go out there and shame their country with criminality, with lies, prostitution, and all that. Sorry, we do not subscribe to that. So let me quickly move over to the movie section. The movie section. Let me tell you, there are a lot of lovely movies I would like you to pay attention to. Let me tell you, number one, this movie is not new. It's a Nigerian movie. They call it 30 Minutes from Hell, released in 2015, but the camera looks older than 2015. So I don't know if they did not use a good camera for the movie. 30 Minutes from Hell is released, according to my research, in 2015, but the camera is looking like in the 90s. But the storyline is a very wonderful one. I saw Claire Mohammed there and every other popular artist. Let me tell you, these people shows people dragging land will die. So they actually died. Maybe they were dragging land, they own properties here and there, and at the end they died and they went to hell and started negotiating how to come back to earth. It's on YouTube. You will find this movie on YouTube. Sometimes when we speak, I will say we exempt YouTube out of this thing. This 30 Minutes from Hell is a Nigerian movie. You will laugh. It's very funny. Because somebody that is dead will appear. The first thing he thought of when he left here is to go and drink palm wine. Everybody ran. Everybody know that he's popular. And and they buried him together. It's a very mystic thing. Funny mystic thing that happened in that show. So I will encourage you to watch it if you want to have a good laugh and still some seriousness attached to it, because some people take over your property just because they are your caretakers. They will not even contact people's family members. I will also blame the people that will have property and will not allow their family to know, just in case something happened to them. So you can also go and watch that movie. So and the next one is Cleaner. Cleaner is a 2025 movie on Showmax. This movie is a very interesting movie, especially with your co-workers. You don't know that they have criminal intent. So sometimes when people start asking you very strange questions and all that, they are making research on how to invade I always say people pay attention to how people speak. The way they speak will show if they are making research, how to bug that office, how to invade that office. All these things will help you to know that I have a dangerous co-worker who wants to do one or two things, and it's not everything they ask you must answer. Sometimes you have to reserve some comments, and when you suspect, please can you inform your management so they too can also make investigation, because sometimes it's what you present is how they hire you. But once you just raise a red flag, they will investigate that person, because they didn't investigate that man in that movie Cleaner. And that movie Cleaner also showed that even an autistic person is relevant to your life, no matter how you dislike them in your family. So I would like you to go and watch it. That is on Showmax. So the next one is also called Anora. Anora is on Showmax. But this Anora, when you watch it, it has a lot of lessons to learn from it. Especially those who like to misbehave in their life, go into prostitution, just sleep with different men, more than 2 or 3. Sure, they were just showing how many men. Please don't watch it in front of children. They were just showing how many men this girl, little girl of 23, can sleep with, and she's feeling so high, she takes the cocaine. But guess what? When she went into a marriage, she saw hell. Do you understand? She saw hell when she went into a marriage. And that marriage, they keep using that prostitution to accuse her. Oh, so you were enjoying it, feeling high life, but when they use it to insult you, in short, her marriage did not last more than 3 or 4 days, because the family of the guy came for her. In short, that was when she realized that being a prostitute is a disadvantage. I don't want to give you spoilers here and there. You need to watch Anora. Anora is being shown on Showmax. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of my show. I hope everything, the information I'm dishing out is something you enjoy and understand. And like I said, I wanted to be brief so that it will not be too long. So have a very wonderful week, and don't forget to shop with us at Antonia Supermarket. 87B Olani Street, near Okoba, Lagos. Bye for now.